Hi students, in this class I will explain how to estimate absolute error, relative error and percentage of error in the measurement of a physical quantity. So when any physical quantity is measured, we can come across three types of the errors. One kind of error analysis is absolute error. Second kind of error what we can estimate is called relative error. Sometimes the error is expressed in terms of what a percentage, that is called percentage of error. So in this class let us concentrate how absolute error, relative error and percentage of error is estimated in a measuring what given physical quantity. Therefore we will concentrate here. First I will take absolute error in the measurement. Let us discuss how the absolute error in the measurement is estimated. Absolute error. So in order to estimate absolute error in a measurement, we have to take n number of observations for the measurement of what? Same physical quantity. ಒಂದೇ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿದು ಮೆಜರ್ಮೆಂಟನ್ನು ಎನ್ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಇಫ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಎಸ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಚಾಕ್ ಪೀಸ್, ಲೆಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಚಾಕ್ ಪೀಸ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಮೆಜರ್ಡ್ ಎನ್ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್. A1 is a first trial of your measurement, A2 is a second trial of your measurement, A3 is a third trial of your measurement, AN is called what? Nth trial of your measurement. So whatever the measurements you are what? Estimating, those measurements must be repeated what? N times. And these are called N number of measurements of what? Same physical quantity, so we'll call it as a trials. So let us take A1, A2, A3 up to AN are the observed value of measurement of a physical quantity. What these values are called? Observed value of a measurement of a given physical quantity. N times I have observed what? Measurement of a same physical quantity here. Therefore A1, A2, A3 up to AN will call it as a what? Observed value of a measurement of a physical quantity. Okay, then we have to take mean of all the observed values. Suppose you observed n times measurement of what? Same physical quantity. You have to take mean of all the observed values in your measurement. How you are taking mean? Next I will take mean value, that I will call it as a mean. So mean is calculated by using the formula sum of all the observations, divided by number of observations. This is the method of taking the mean here. Sum of all the observations made by you divided by number of observation. How many number of observations you made? That is called n. So this is how you are going to estimate mean value of what? Measurement of a physical quantity. Say for example, you measured length of a chalk piece 5 times. You measured length of a chalk piece 5 times. Then A1 is length when you measured first time, A2 is length when you measured second time, A3 is length what you measured third time, A4 is the length what you measured fourth time, A5 is the length, same length you measured fifth time. How many times you have measured length of a chalk piece here? Length of a chalk piece is measured 5 times. If I ask what is the mean value of your observation, if I ask what is the mean value of observation, then how you are finding? You have to add all your observations. Say for example, first time you got 8.1 centimeter, second time you got 8.2 centimeter, third time you may got 8 centimeter, fourth time you may got 7.9 centimeter, fifth time you may got what 8.3 centimeter. So these all are called observations made by the observer. Then how you are taking mean of all the observations here? The mean of all the observations is estimated by adding all the observations divided by what? Number of observations. How many times you made the observation here? 5 times. L1 plus L2 plus L3 plus L4 plus L5 are the 5 times what you have measured length of a chalk piece. L1 plus L2 plus L3 plus L4 plus L5 divided by N. How many times you measured? 5 times. Therefore divided by 5. In the first step what happens? A1, A2, A3 and AN are the different observations made by an observer for the measurement of what? Same physical quantity. In the first step we have to estimate mean value of your measurement. That mean value of your measurement is given by sum of all the measurements divided by what? Number of measurements. That will give you the mean value. This mean value of measurement is also called true value of measurement. This mean value of measurement is also called true value. Okay. Then what is absolute error in the measurement? What is absolute error in the measurement? Absolute error is a difference between true value and measured value. Absolute error is a difference between true value and observed value. Which is true value here? Which is true value? A mean is called true value. Which is observed value? A1 is first observed value. A2 is second observed value. A3 is third observed value. AN is nth observed value. Then what is absolute error in the measurement? The absolute error in the measurement is a difference between what? The absolute error in the measurement is a difference between true value and observed value. Let me go on calculate the absolute error in all the observations. How we are calculating the absolute error? The absolute error is generally denoted by delta A. For first time it should be delta A1. What is delta A1? It is absolute error in the first observation. Delta A2, absolute error in the second observation. Delta A3, absolute error in the third observation. Delta AN, absolute error in the nth observation. As I said, what is absolute error? True value and observed value difference. Which is true value here? A mean is a true value. Which is first observed value? A1 is a first observed value. Therefore, A mean, simply I will call it as AM here. A mean minus A1 is called first absolute error in the measurement. Okay. Second, delta A2 is absolute error in the second observation. Absolute error is a difference between true value and observed value. Which is true value? AM is true value. Which is second observed value here? A2. Therefore, AM minus A2. It is called second absolute error in the measurement. Similarly, what is the absolute error in the third observation? Delta A3 is given by AM minus A3. In general, delta AN should be equals to AM minus AM. What these are called? Delta A1 is absolute error in first observation. Delta A2 is absolute error in the second observation. Delta A3 is absolute error in the what? Third observation. Delta AN is absolute error in the nth observation. Absolute error should not be negative. absolute error should not be negative. That's what we are using modulus. Delta mod of delta A1, mod of delta A2, mod of delta A3, mod of delta A1. This modulus sign is used to represent absolute errors in positive. These all are absolute errors in the observation. Now I will consider mean absolute error. Mean absolute error in the measurement. How you are calculating mean absolute error? Mean absolute error is given by delta A mean. This is called delta A mean. Is called mean absolute error. Delta A mean is called mean absolute error. It is given by delta A1 plus delta A2 plus delta A3 up to what? Delta AN divided by N. That is mod of delta A1 plus mod of delta A2 plus mod of delta A3 up to mod of delta AN divided by N. It is called mean absolute error in the measurement. This is called mean absolute error in the measurement. So next is, if you want to report a result in terms of error. For example, if you want to report what? Your measured result in terms of absolute error. How you are reporting the result? The result of your measurement should be true value. Which is true value here? Which is called true value? A mean is called true value plus or minus absolute error in the measurement. That is given by delta E mean. So that we'll discuss in the next steps. First, we'll calculate what mean value of what? The absolute error. Okay. Then comes relative error. Relative error in the measurement. Relative error in the measurement. So the relative error in the measurement is always given by mean absolute error divided by what? True value of measurement. The ratio of mean absolute error to the what? True value of measurement, we will call it as a relative error. Therefore, what is relative error here? The relative error is given by delta A mean divided by what? AB. This will call it as which type of error it is? It is called relative error. This is called mean value of absolute error, and this is called relative error. Lastly comes percentage of error. It is also called percentage error. What is percentage error? Relative error which is expressed in terms of what? Percentage. If relative error is expressed in terms of percentage, then it is called percentage of error. Therefore, the percentage of error is given by a relative error multiplied by 100%. Relative error multiplied by 100%, we will call it as a percentage of error. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರಿಲೇಟಿವ್ ಎರರ್ನ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಎರರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಿಬೇಕಾಯ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ರಿಲೇಟಿವ್ ಎರರ್ಗೆ 100% ಇಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ then the relative error gets converted into a percentage of error. So this is theoretical explanation of what? Estimation of 3 types of errors in the measurement. Definitely you will understand how to estimate the absolute error, relative error and percentage of error when I take one numerical example. One example ತಗೊಂಡು ನಾನು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So before that, try to understand how you are calculating mean absolute error, how you are calculating relative error, how you are going to calculate what? Percentage of error. Just we have a glance here. What are A1, A2, A3, An are the n observations made for same physical quantity. A1, A2, A3 up to An are the n observations. First we have to take mean of all the observations. How we are taking mean of all the observations? Sum of the observations divided by number of observations. What mean you are taking of observations, that mean is also called true value. Therefore, true value is given by A mean, that A mean is equals to A1 plus A2 plus A3 up to An divided by. Then I am calculating absolute errors in all the observations. Absolute error in first observation, absolute error in second observation, absolute error in third observation, absolute error in the nth observation. What is absolute error? It is the difference between, it's a difference between true value and observed value. Which is true value here? A mean is true value. Minus, which is observed value? A1 is observed value. Second case, true value, observed value, true value, observed value. These all are called absolute errors in the measurement. Next I will take mean of or average of all the absolute errors. Delta A mean, that is given by sum of all the absolute errors divided by number of absolute errors. How many absolute errors I have? N number of absolute errors. Sum of all the absolute errors divided by number of absolute errors. You will get a value of what? Mean absolute error. Then comes relative error. What is relative error? Relative error is a ratio of mean absolute error to the true value of measurement. Mean absolute error is given by delta A mean divided by true value is given by A mean. This delta A mean divided by A mean is called relative error. If we express relative error in percentage, then it is called percentage of error. So in the error analysis, whatever the modulus I am using, the purpose of modulus, what I am used here is to express the errors in positive. ಎಲ್ಲ ಎರರ್ನ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾನು ಮಾಡಲಸ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅದು ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಏನೂ ರೀಸನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಸಮ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ನ್ಯೂಮರಿಕಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಟು estimate absolute error, relative error and percentage of error. As of now I will stop here only.